The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey today for Friday, March 31st. Freaky Friday goes to a Dutch musician named Jonathan Jacob Meijer. Now, what does this have to do with Freaky Friday? Well, Jonathan has donated sperm to at least 13 clinics, 11 in the Netherlands, where he was blacklisted in 2017 for fathering 102 children.
Jesus.
That is a lot of baby batter. I mean, just unlimited clam sauce everywhere. Would you like a little gentleman's relish with that poom poom pastry? Of course you would. That's why you're here. Let's go to Vice News for the report, please.
A prolific Dutch sperm donor alleged to have fathered hundreds of children is being taken to court to stop him from conceiving any more. The civil suit against Jonathan Jacob Meijer, a 41-year-old musician from The Hague who now lives in Kenya, has been launched by the DonorKind Foundation, a Dutch organization which supports donor children, and a mother who gave birth to a child conceived using his sperm. They're asking the court to take action to crack down on Meijer's excessive donation, which is in breach of existing rules in the Netherlands and many other countries. Thijs van der Meer, chair of the DonorKind Foundation, said in a statement that Meijer was believed to have fathered at least 550 children, using at least 13 clinics around the world, and using donation sites and social media to approach people wishing to conceive.
She called him a prolific Dutch sperm donor. That sounds way too dignified. Listen to me. This week is all about accountability, okay? Trump was indicted, which is a great thing because it shows nobody is above the law. Innocent until proven guilty, of course, but it still shows there's some checks and balances, so the same rules apply to Jonathan. Now, Jonathan didn't commit a crime, but he is being sued for allegedly increasing the risk of accidental incest. See, under Dutch guidelines, donors are not allowed to father more than 25 children or impregnate more than 12 women to prevent inbreeding, incest, or psychological problems for kids who find out they have a great number of siblings. Basically, you can't just be out here sharing all that nizzle drizzle because you might end up slipping on some nut butter and falling into your sister's vagina. I don't know how any of that works, y'all. Okay, I have never in my life even considered the fact that if you are a person who fathers a whole bunch of kids, whether through, donating penis marmalade or having kids the good old-fashioned Nick Cannon way, if you're doing it all over the globe, the odds are high, or at least high by lottery standards, that it's a 1 in a 292 million Powerball type of chance that you could end up banging your sibling. Now, the reason he's getting sued is because the group alleges he has lied about the number of children he has fathered, okay? You heard the chairman of DonorKind. He also said we are taking action against this man because the government is doing nothing. Okay, he has global reach via the internet, and he does business with a large amount of international sperm banks. Sidebar, what does a country do when a sperm bank needs a bailout? Think about it and get back to me. But the lawsuit was brought on by a woman who gave birth to one of his kids in 2018. She said that if I had known he had already fathered more than 100 children, I would have never chosen this donor. Now, I know nothing about donating sperm, okay? I have only shared my penis colada with one woman. That is my wife. But ladies, I'm just asking, okay? Feel free to let me know in the comments on social media. When you go to a sperm bank, does it matter how many kids the prick liquid has created? Huh? This woman says, when I think about the consequences this could have for my child, I get sick to my stomach. Going to court is the only way to protect my child. The reason this man, Jonathan, is getting sued is because women pleaded with him to stop donating the daddy sauce. Okay, now the foundation wants to ask the court to order Jonathan to stop donating and to have all his stored sperm destroyed unless it is reserved for a woman who has already given birth to one of his children. How do you destroy sperm? Envy, you thirsty? Now, there's an Australian couple who paid over $6,500 for Jonathan's high fructose corn syrup, and Jonathan did this under the name Rudd. Women are upset because he just won't stop, and women don't want to tell their child they have hundreds of siblings. Now, Jonathan wrote a letter to the sperm bank. He said, Dear J.P. Morgan Spank, I want to help people realize their dreams of having kids. I like to see that there are children of mine all over the world. This is extremely selfish and irresponsible. Okay, if you are a person who goes to a sperm bank to get some Pearl Jam and you want your donor to be in the child's life, how could you possibly be a father to hundreds of children, Jonathan? Not to mention, you're probably about to lose millions of dollars that you don't have in lawsuits for no reason other than you can't stop spreading population pace all over the globe for no reason other than your own ego. Please give Jonathan Jacob Meijer the sweet sounds of the Hamiltones.
You are the donkey of the day.
I really do. I hope he has to pay $1 for every sperm that comes out when he ejaculates. Do you know that normally it's about 100 million sperm per ejaculation? You know that? So think about that. Imagine if the judge charges them $1 for every sperm that comes out during ejaculation.
That's pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
On a Freaky Friday.
Oh, that's why I did it on Freaky Friday.
I figured that.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Quick question.
You didn't answer the question, though.
What happened to your Invisalign?
I don't know. I really don't know what happened to my Invisalign last night. I went to sleep last night with the top and bottom of my Invisalign, and I woke up this morning with just the bottom.
Drop a bomb for Charlamagne. Boy, you a swallow.
It is my...
you are a swallow. You swallowed that whole Invisalign?
I want you to know Donnell Rollins is listening. I just want you to know that.
What does that mean?
I want you to know that.
What does that mean?
I just want you to, you're giving them ammunition by saying things like this. I just want you to know that.
That's okay.
But I don't know what the top of my Invisalign is, but I have a sneaky suspicion one of my extraterrestrial cousins came and he took my top Invisalign. And I would just ask for them to give it back. They've collected enough DNA and hair samples and stuff from me over the years.
Now, you'll find it later, though. No, because whatever you swallow, it comes out the...
I didn't swallow my damn Invisalign. It was on my teeth.
All right. Okay.
I don't like how you said that. You'll find it later.
You'll find it
I
later.
don't even like what you was implying just now.
All right.
Don't think about my butt, son.
I'm not.
Okay?
Good morning, Donnell. Good morning, Donnell.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.